G'day guys, and today I'm going to do my tips for round 9 of the season. And we've got West Coast and Melbourne starting us off Friday night. Two sides that probably aren't in the greatest of touch right at the minute, but I'm going to tip West Coast here by 6 goals. I think at home they're very tough to beat there. Melbourne aren't travelling too well, scraping over the line with some of their wins to keep their season alive. It is hanging by a thread at 3 and 5. I think West Coast way too good. Melbourne not travelling too well, and at home for the Eagles, very tough indeed. The Pies have the Saints MCG, and I reckon because it's at the G, if it was at Etihad, you'd give the Saints a little bit of a chance, but the Pies are super hot at the moment, super classy side, not doing much wrong at all, and the Saints have, they've just been out of touch lately after their really good start to the season. They've just sort of gone back to the pack. I think they're sitting at 3 and 5 as well. Brisbane have Adelaide at the Gabba. This will be a very interesting game. Brisbane will be keen to respond, no doubt about that. They went down to the Dogs last week and two sides at 5 and 3. And this one's a real 50-50. I really want to tip both sides, to be honest. It was very close last time. Look, I'm going to go Adelaide. I just think they've finally hit their straps. Their defence is looking really solid. But yeah, can certainly mount a case for Brisbane for sure. Geelong, they've got the Western Bulldogs at GMHBA Stadium, and in my review with Geelong and North Melbourne, I'll go into a little bit of information here, but I'd be thinking the Cats by around 3 or 4 goals. We're very hard to beat at home and don't lose there very often at all, and I'm going to tip us there, back us in. The Dogs will provide us a big challenge though, for sure. The Bombers have Fremantle at Marvel Stadium, two sides that are at quite intriguing stages of the season. The Bombers were very poor against the Swans. They were reasonable in the first half, but they just fell away. Sydney got on top of them and way too good. Because it's at Marvel, I'm going to tip the Bombers, but it's a genuine 50-50 that one, I reckon. If the Dockers respond, Fife will be playing. He's been cleared. North Melbourne at Blundstone Arena face the Swans. Gosh, this is another really tough game. North back into some reasonable touch. The Swans have won. Look, I'm going to go North because they're traditionally pretty hard to beat over there. Blundstone Arena, and of course the Swans beat them last time, but that was when they made the grand final. And yeah, look, I'll go North by a goal. Be very close, only because it's there, and they are very hard to beat there. So I'll go like that. Port Adelaide have the Suns. They're hosting them, and you'd expect Port Adelaide with around the 6 to 8 goal margin to get the job done over the Suns, who have been really gallant and have been very close in a couple of games. There's been 2 games have lost by a point, so could be 5 and 3. But alas, they're not. So I think Port to respond. Another 50-50 game here. Richmond have the Hawks at the MCG. I had a look before, and then Curvis is out for a couple of months. That'll really hurt them. But they seemed to go alright without him last week against the Dockers. But I'll tell you what, against a more experienced Hawks outfit, I want to tip Richmond, but they've been inconsistent. But so are the Hawks, and it's very tough to know who to go. I'm going to go Richmond off recent form against the Hawks. They've had their number of late, and I can't see the last time. 2016 was the last time Hawthorn won. They don't play there too often. Yeah, so just off their recent record, I'm going to go the Tigers, but definitely could mount a case for the Hawks to win. Giants have the Carlton at Giants Stadium, so they'll need to respond here as well. There's a lot of teams that were disappointing that need to respond, so I expect GWS to get the win here, probably 4 to 5 goals. I reckon Carlton will give them a really good run, like they did with the Pies, as I expected there. And look, it'll be quite a challenge for both sides to really get the 4 points. Carlton did beat them by a point a couple of years back now, but absolutely demolished last year by over 100 points. So I reckon, GWS will be breathing fire, no doubt. So those are my tips, guys, for round 9. Check yours down in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe away as well. That'd be awesome. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you all next time.